Okay, so I think this is our sixth Riven stream. We made good progress yesterday. Most notably, we got the code to open up all the domes. We broke Gen's code. And then what was the other? I think we made one other big. There's another big thing we did. Oh, I guess we figured out what the whole topography thing was on that island 4. We used it to pinpoint the locations of the domes on the different islands, and that's the current puzzle that we are at now. Oh, I guess we also found our way to the top of the huge dome on here on Island 1 that we're looking at now. The problem is I don't know, we input the locations of these domes, but I don't know, I might have to double check the coordinates and the colors. Although we did do that yesterday, but maybe we got to triple check it. Because we wrote down the coordinates here that we got from the island. But yet, after we hit the button, it still doesn't work, or the lever, whatever. Yeah. So it does that, but it does that regardless of what you put in there. So then I was speculating, okay, maybe we need to get the Island 5. We have not been there yet, which I believe is over here. The 5th Island Dome. It is supposed to be small, and that's a small island, and it's in the rough location that you'd expect it to be based on the map. But we tried for a while to get there. There doesn't appear to be any walkways there. There don't appear to be any tram tracks there, or even anything underwater. I don't know how the hell we would get there. So I did rewatch some of the VOD today, and yeah, I just don't think maybe we're just going to get there at all. Maybe the sixth place where we haven't been yet is like the Gen's new age, or no, I guess Gen's harsh age, which he said wasn't hospitable. Because the whole point of what we're trying to do is power these up so that the linking books that are stored within each of these will allow us to go to, I guess the 233rd age. So that's probably the 6 things. So I'm not going to worry about, at least for now, trying to get to this island, because there just there's no visual indication that there is a way to get there. And not to mention which we can't even see or anything of notice other than these little trees. Like maybe there's something on the backside, but I don't know. The only thing I could think is maybe that birdcage room, but we haven't had any luck doing anything there. So more likely we have something wrong here. How do we do this? Oops. Keep on overshooting it. Okay. Wait, what just happened? Oh, there's another button there. I thought that was a light. That's a button. Ew. Well, maybe that would explain why. Because I expected the something to happen after we put in the right stuff, and then for the pool down there to boil up. So that happens. Did you see that button regardless of what you put in, I guess? See if that did anything. Hey, bathing suit. Okay, the cursor definitely went away. That definitely was a button push. Now, whether that did anything, who knows, but there was a button pressed there. We gotta of course check. Whoops. Just skipping the animations here. Okay. See if it did anything. No. Water's the same. Damn. Okay. Yeah, we also had the set where the domes were closed. Because at least we know the Island 5 one is closed, but that kind of makes less sense. All right, the other option we could try is the blue instead of the yellow. Since we don't know what color it is since we haven't been there, it could be blue or yellow. Oh, good, yeah. Good bathing suit. I'm enjoying it too. Okay, there it is. Builds a reputation. It's supposed to be fun. No one would have fun playing this game except maybe Bill. Oh! Okay, that was something. We have not seen that before. Okay, tell me that did something. That had to have done something. Please, please. I mean, that's definitely... We have not seen that before. I thought Retrograde Tom also loves everything he plays. That's what everyone was saying. Ah, damn. Still no. It's not boiling. What happened to the... Where's the dome? Can we see anything visually there? No, it looks the same. Unless, well... We better get an up-close look at the book. I'll have to sneeze. Thank you, Bumpers. Thank you. Man, that was like really bad. That one, you know, sometimes you sneeze, it like takes a lot out of you. That one took a lot. I'm like still feeling like my shoulder muscle like spasmed or something. That was a violent sneeze. Man, it looks the same. But definitely, I mean, look, the other, we never had it. What was it 16, 8, 9, 10? Okay, we never had it. Well, first of all, I guess I never pushed the button before, but that definitely was an extra shot of something. All right, yes. Okay, that must have done it. Wow. I was expecting more with like, based on what we saw before with the water boiling and everything, but damn. Looks like we got it. Wow. So we had the right coordinates the whole time. Just didn't push that button, which I didn't realize was a button. I thought that was a light. And I thought that light was supposed to like be activated if you put in the right coordinates. I was looking at that as an indicator, not as a button. Oh my god. See, this is why I'm telling you the game really could use some dynamic hotspotting. That just meant it was like in the on position and it would be like lit if you had the right combination. Really? Well, I didn't miss it now. We eventually got it. We eventually got it. But yeah, I don't know how long yesterday's stream did we have the right coordinates, but then didn't hit the damn button. But it just shows you how like the interaction design in some of this game's a little rough. Yeah, very weird placement. I was expecting it to be on the thing itself, not the lever was just for up and down. You wouldn't think the button would be the same part of that.
Keep trying. You can do it.
You know, the only reason why I got it is because I have the right muscle memory isn't the right word, but you know, when you're continually doing the same action over and over again, you just go to the right place. But I think because today, you know, the sustained break since yesterday, I just happened to click in a slightly different place. Instead of dragging the switch up, I'm like, okay, just move the switch up. So like a little innocent thing like that made all the difference. Oh my god. See, wow. Okay. Between that and then the mist. The mist,
Score.
the door.
When you do the same thing over and over again, you just go to the right place. Lude.
All right. Hopefully, does this count as our last thing? That's all. Thank you for the 100 bits. 5,000 circles and found it the first. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, just you started with a fresh mindset, and rather than just blitz your way through an area or a sequence, you just do it. Area 6 of 7. You told me there were 6 areas. You guys are like with the carrot and the I'm like a, was it the donkey with the carrot? Just a little bit more, and then no. It continues to be a moving target. You're just saying that for more Cedrics, aren't you? All right. So we're in a new place, and it looks like, are we in a cell? Looks like we are. All right, let's get a new save. This should be the age 233, right? Yeah, sure they're not 8? Yeah, constantly moving goalposts. All right, so there seems to be another book here, linking book here, and maybe also there. So this is probably Gen's living quarters or really office. Oh, there's a button. Hello. Oh. Uh-oh, Gen is coming. Nice glasses. Those goggles he
I
mentioned.
apologize for the cage. I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen. I am Gen. I assume you've heard of me. Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now. Not that my son would have lied to you about me. No, not Atris. It's just that, well, I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was. Yes. I even tried to kill him once. God, if I had accomplished that, who knows what I would have become. A great father indeed, who tries to murder his own son. Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation. No books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambitions. That was 30 years ago. 30 years, 30 lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed. To be sure, the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for, but my mission was an honorable one. I'm sorry, this is all a bit awkward. It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another. I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me. In the end, though, you may discover that I do have more than mere words to offer. Atris's choice of punishment has been hard on the people of Riven, and many have suffered because of it. The island has been steadily decaying for years, but according to my most recent measurements, it appears that the 5th age has entered its final days. Unless the villagers can be relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish. It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in, well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the moiety. In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies. Before Catherine appeared, the moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless. I mean, the natives here are a fairly violent people by nature, but I'd almost come to accept their presence. It seemed inevitable under the circumstances. Upon Catherine's return, however, their violence intensified considerably. It seems she's become some sort of religious savior to them. And as far as I can tell, she's come to believe this herself. So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people. I must admit, though, that my concerns were not entirely for her safety alone. The actions of Catherine and the moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions. Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her. Although I'm sure Atreus desires it. Indeed, he must desire it with all his heart. But he is completely unaware of her recent state. Which brings me to the point of all of this. The linking book you brought with you. You're very fortunate to have recovered it. If I may. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's the trapped book.
Perhaps it would be best if you went through first.
No, it wouldn't be. Do we have control? No.
You may need some time to decide. That is reasonable. Until then, as a token of my good intentions, I will allow you free access to my linking books, crude though they may be, and to the rest of the Fifth Age.
Uh-oh. We could have a lot of game
Please
watch.
understand, there is nothing I want more than a chance to resolve matters between Atreus and myself, especially in light of what has become of Catherine. But unless you are willing to demonstrate to me that your intentions are honorable, I cannot risk it. The sanctuary I've been writing for the islanders is nearly complete. After all these years, it would be a shame if I were unable to finish it. The work I am doing is quite demanding. Please don't signal me unless you've decided to use the book. The switch will reset itself once you link from here.
Yeah, I kind of like how the actor is like very like cool and calm and wasn't like chewing scenery or anything as you would otherwise probably expect for this character. Hey Jake, going well, going well. Yeah, I thought that button was a light the whole time. All right. Oh wow, we can even go. Interesting. So we got a square. I mean, that's the number 5 again, although with the vertical line, that's a 1 underneath it. This is just an empty... Oh, no, don't click on that yet. So where does this... Oh, is this the 5th island? This might be the 5th island. I think it was vertical. What was the yellow part? Okay, it was open vertical. Vertical pupil, that's blue. Yep, that's Island 5. Well, we kind of knew that already since Gen's cell, I guess. We sort of already knew that because obviously that was the one that got us here. But all right, before we click on this though, let's try to. Where's my cursor? Hello. Oh, I guess we have to wait for the animation to finish. Yeah. Okay. All right, before we click on this, let's just see what the options are. Let's see what the options are. All right, so we got a book with a square to Island 5, which we have not been yet. Oh, okay. So now we know. Yeah, that's to Island 2. Yeah. Okay, so these are the domes in each of the islands. Got it. All right. This is to Island 4, which is the topography one. Yeah. So there's no point to really link to any of these, but except for Island 5, because we've been to all the others. It is, Basil. It is indeed. Orc Game, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Adventure Quest. Random inventory items to escape with, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, we didn't. That's true. We didn't look at Island 2's. You gotta love the flybys. I like how they kind of comes in as sort of like fireworks. Okay, so it goes from like rainforest. Yeah, the dome. Neat, neat. Okay, so we still need to see, this is what I call Island, that was Island 2, yeah, there's Island 3. This is the underground one. Not every actor is Tim Curry. If we're up to you, we have 10 more islands to go. Is that because you're enjoying the game so much, Dune? And then this is Island 1, where we just came from. So that's interesting. I didn't realize you could have linking books not only to a certain age, but also a specific location within that age. Okay. And then the next one is, yeah, okay, Island 5. So what about... Oh, that's to signal him, right? I think. We don't know what that thing is. It's a manhole cover there. That's to signal him. Wait a minute. This is to signal him if we're ready to use the linking book, right? So this is probably, we're going to get trapped in there. But it's probably, which means it would be a death, but it's a kind of a new death. Not in how we die, but how we get to that death. Because now, yeah, we definitely have to see this. Because Adris is, or not Adris, Gen is going to give us the book, and we're going to go in it and everything. Someone said they were proud of solving the fire marbles without any hints, and we said, watch out. Spoilers. I haven't seen that puzzle yet. That's true. Really? That's a notoriously hard puzzle? I mean, yeah, it wasn't, like, straightforward, but it's far from the toughest that I've done, at least in my opinion. There have been some IF puzzles which have been harder, in my opinion. Hey, Kit Mode. Hey, Hugs. All right, so let's see this. I want to see if we can get a good death here. This is the signal button now. Oh, you said it would reset? Oh, I thought that was the signal button. Well, where the hell is the signal button? Sir, I would like to signal you. Should we send out some flares? Rattle a few cages? Maybe it's like considered a hard puzzle for a game that reached the
Based on
gaming
that logic,
mainstream.
you should have been excited to die in the various ways in Twinson's Odyssey in the sewers. Epopane, you got hit by a bat, etc. Plenty of variety.
That's true, but I say the variety starts to lose some of the appeal when you get hit by the bat for the 48th time, I would say. Yeah, I don't think it is hard. I think the average Ripper puzzles are harder. or at least more fiendish. I have a feeling this because this is the sequel to Myst, this, and you know, got some console ports. I think it's just a lot more prominent than a lot of games, but I don't know. If you gave me some time, I could come up with like 100 other puzzles on the adventure quest that we've done that I would say are probably harder. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so I can't even click on this apparently. So maybe we click on the linking book on the thing. That's where he put it, right? No, I can't click on that. All right, so I guess we have to choose one of the things. All right, so I guess we'll go to Island 5. All right, so the dome was on the back side of the island. I wonder if there's any way to get from that island to any of the others that doesn't involve a linking book. Wait, really? Oh, he's still alive? That's awesome. Hey, evening, Kira. Okay, so are we here? Are we at Island 7? How come I can't? Oh, right. Okay, good. At least that didn't take too long to get to the last island. Oh, I was waiting for you to say that. Surprise, there are 8 islands. I gotta have more cowbell. All right, so there's another one of these barbell weather station type deals. Interestingly, I wonder if this was this was spinning the whole time, but I guess if you teleport there through the linking book, I guess it automatically stops spinning. Wait, so where are the... Oh my god, okay. So that island we were looking at the whole time was not this island. Okay, that's kind of a bad detail. They should have represented... So this is like not even in sight of any of the other islands. It like drifted far apart. We can't even see any of the islands on the horizon. What they should have done is represented on that topographic map. They should have had that rock to the side represented. They had everything else. So then I said, okay, well this is not part of Island 1 because it wasn't included in the map. Well, that's bad. All right, so what do we have? A bunker here? We got a cage. Oh boy. Let's see how this works. Or it doesn't work. Do we have to hit the destination? 1. Something happening here? No. There's something here. Oh. Oh, there we go. So I wonder what those things did. Alright, so we're going up. Oh, really? I must have forgotten that. Well, clearly I did forget that. Hey, Eric.
You made it.
I did.
But how'd you get past Ken?
Is that Catherine? She speaks English.
He must really believe I've gone mad. I know what he's doing. He's watching you. He's waiting for you to make a mistake. He's hoping you'll lead him back to Danny. You can't let Gen... Atris sent you to save me. But if Gen gets back to Danny, he'll kill him. I think I know how to signal Atris, but it's going to take both of us. You'll have to trap Gen before you can get the combination. Be careful. Go then. If you won't help me, then I have nothing more to say.
Well, aren't we signaling him with that telescope? And we already have that combination. I think thanks to you. Didn't you have it in your journal? Thank you. Why do we always have to let these people behind the cages? It's too bad. Okay, here we go. She acted like we specifically chose to ignore it when, of course, we had no choice. So I guess we can't do anything here, huh? It appears we cannot. I like the stove, though. So she's been hiding out. I thought she wasn't... Huh. After reading her journal, I thought the moiety... Oh, there she is. She's walking around. I thought the moiety had... obviously, they revered her as a god, but then... I thought they had turned on her and imprisoned her. But I guess I misunderstood that. She did say she was imprisoned, though, so... I guess Gen captured her at some point. Yeah. And we need Gen's office combination to release her, so maybe that just meant we needed his combination to teleport here, I guess. So maybe we're not the... Yeah, she's behind bars, we're not behind bars. Interesting. Come again. Oh, really, Vino? Yeah, but some of them definitely aren't. You can actually verify who's who. All right. So what do these things go to other destinations? What is this about? Oh no. Is this gonna take us to a different place? No. Well, we're going up again. Killer Miller. Oh yeah, definitely ones I would remember. Like, I mean, in original King's Quest with the Ingar Parvum. I mean, fortunately for that one, I knew going in what that was all about. But sometimes the puzzles are well known for the wrong reasons. They're hard, but not because they're legitimately hard. It's because they can be unfair, right? So it depends where the level of difficulty comes into play. A lot of what I objected to with Ripper was because I thought they were not. The play, you know, there was arbitrary logic, or the player wasn't. Did she just give us a look? I think she did. She did. Right, exactly. The Ingar problem. So bad. Alright, we powered the linking box. We got to the 233rd age. Now I'm wondering if there's anything we could do on Tay. Is there anything we could do with here? I don't know what this thing does. Lagach. All right, so there's let's write that down. There's something going on there. Okay, so this is Island 5. I'll put cabin. Elevator tunes and lever. Huh. Yeah, we should do a save here too, I guess. Okay, so I mean, she told us what we kind of already. She didn't tell us anything we didn't already know, basically, which is that we need to trap Gen before we attempt to evacuate. I mean, I guess we can go back there and then see if we can trigger the linking, see if we can get him to go in it, or at the very least, see if we can get a death. I guess Gen's kind of wise to it because it's almost like you offer him a glass of wine, but he suspects poison, so he wants you to drink it first. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, okay. That was, yeah, 233. All right. Interesting the way, like, look at these formations, these rocks. Oh yeah, he drew this. I remember. Okay, yeah, he drew this in his journal. We did see that in the journal. This thing, and I was like, "What is that? A satellite dish?" All right, so can we signal for him now? Let's see. Yep. He's like hiking up there.
I'm relieved you've returned. I thought perhaps you had decided against it.
Where else would we have gone?
Here, I shall follow you directly.
Oh, thank you. Okay, we definitely need to save.
Please.
No, no, shit. Oh, I was trying to save.
You're free to go. But I think you should not come back unless you're willing to use the book.
I was just trying to save, man. Sorry. Okay, I want to restore and try that again so that we can see that death. Hey, Bao. Oh yeah, sorry, Hugs. I did see it, but I got it at like a bad time when I was snowed under other stuff, and then I unfortunately forgot about it. So yeah, I have to remember for the next stream. Sorry about that. Because I saw it on my phone when I was like out and about. All right. Yeah. So let's do again rejection. Save that, and then go back to this. Let's try clicking on it to see the death. I'm sure it's a death. No, don't worry, Bow's a little anticlimactic. Turns out there was a button. All I had to do, I had the right coordinates. I just had to press a button, which I thought the whole time was a light. I didn't realize it was a button. Wait, what just happened there? Oh, I didn't click on the thing. Is that what happened? Oh, what am I? Yeah, what am I doing? So I'm distracted here. Okay. Thought we had traveled, but we didn't. All right. Well, I didn't realize it. I just happened to click above where I normally click. It's not like I said, "Oh, this could be a button. Let me press it." A little bit of a happy accident. All right, here we go. Okay, so let's signal him again. Now we know we can't save while he's talking, or while he's holding out the book. So I wonder what that device is.
Returned. I thought perhaps you had decided against it.
Reminds me of the plunger from the grate.
I shall follow you directly.
Please do. So that you can free us and you'll be trapped. So he didn't close the book? He just went in himself too, right? Yeah. Oh my God, he actually did follow us. Holy shit, that is what you had to do. Wow. Couldn't he see us that we were trapped in there though? That's crazy. Oh man. Okay, we're trapped again. That's great. Didn't he see that we were trapped there? Because I assume we looked like
This is no time to play the fool.
what we saw Sirius and what was the other son's name in Mist? I assume he just saw us. We were like, trapped in there the way that they had been trapped in their books. That's nuts. Oh man, here, see, sometimes hunting for deaths can actually be advantageous. Here, I just wanted to see a different time of death. Turns out that's exactly what you had to do to trap him. Oh, you think it showed Dunny? He wrote it differently. Oh yeah, Ashenar. Thank you, Gore Healer. Thank you. All right, so we captured again in the prison book. So now I guess we got to go back to see Catherine, or see if there's anything of interest here. What is this, a bone in a glass of wine? Because if you remember, the way we got the other death, when we got trapped in there was some guy that was just looking at us and closed the book on us. I mean, I guess he probably didn't know what the meaning of the book was, so he didn't even consider, like, that he would join us, because he probably didn't even know what linking book was, but... Okay, I'm curious to see what this thing is. Okay, so that's turning something off. Is there something in there? Can we open it up? So it's like a fire powering something. Okay, so there's a hatch here. Oh man, now we got a ton of stuff. Oh, is that opening up the cage? Lowering cage, okay. I guess that just means we can access the books. Where does this go? Oh man, so we got a sink. Ooh, indoor plumbing. Okay, that's just a light. Yeah, multiple lights. Oh, we got another one of those cranky bird cages. Maybe that's where he recorded that thing in the drawer. Oh, we got another. Oh, what's this? Is it an alarm clock? Oh no. It's a bomb! Or not. Okay, so we got another book here. Yep, we got another journal. All right, 86-9-29. I start this latest journal with astounding news. Catherine has returned to the 5th Age, and though it sets my teeth on edge to say it, she has also vanished as quickly as she appeared, stolen from me by the rebels. As my guard tells it, she linked into the fissure plateau cage, as I'd guessed, when suddenly he was set upon by a band of rebels who darted him and speared her away. Darted him? I suspect the truth of the matter was that he was so dumbfounded at actually witnessing someone link in after all this time that he presented an easy target for whichever rebel had happened by at that moment. The damnable luck of it! He did get a good enough look at her, though, to verify that it was indeed Catherine. He also claims that he inspected all of her belongings and found no linking book on her person, a fact which, if true, makes the question of why she's returned here all the more puzzling. While I am sick with frustration at having lost the only quarry that Cage has ever caught... Wait, which Cage was it? She linked... Oh, yeah, Fisher Plateau Cage. Yeah, I wonder which cage that would have been. Okay. I'm also filled with hope she may get provide me with a way back to Dunny. It is true that I have managed, despite overwhelming odds, to break free of the confines of the Fifth Age and resume my mission to save my culture from extinction. But I fear that unless I am able to regain access to the vast resources that lie in the city's ruins, the task of reconstructing that great civilization will be impossible. If Catherine did bring a linking book with her, then I am halfway there. If not, then she is trapped in the Fifth Age, and I can assume that my emotionally crippled son will soon be along to rescue her. Either way, it is crucial to my plans that I find her soon. Her presence here now forces me to take the rebels more seriously. I should never have permitted them to survive this long. Wow. Wow. Oh. Huh, that's an interesting point of view. So yeah, I wonder what he saw when he looked there, I guess, as you guys were saying, Dunny. I'm not sure if it's improvements in calligraphy. I think Gan just has better handwriting than Catherine, is what it boils down to. All right, 8610-5. Once again, the Great Wark has demonstrated its usefulness to me. This past week, the villagers have been most difficult to manage. Apparently, they have learned of Catherine's arrival, and their fear of this mythic beast has been all that has kept them in line. Had I known how truly useful these prodigious creatures would prove to be, I would have perhaps captured more of them while the local population was still plentiful. Although, to be sure, if these disturbances continue, my current pets will be in no danger of perishing for lack of nourishment. What? Oh my god. Okay, 8610-13. The search for Catherine continues. I now deeply regret my mistake of having ever taught these primitive people anything at all about the books. It seems that with each passing day, I more sorely realize the extent to which they were not ready for that knowledge, not even in the simplified manner in which I had presented it to them. Their minds, adapted only to the exceptionally menial tasks of village life, were incapable of comprehending the art in all its complexity, and thus were unable to extract the essential underlying principles that are, ironically, so elegantly simple. It is obvious that much of the discord that exists between us stems from their failure to grasp the full meaning of the information I gave them. If they'd been able to gain even the smallest glimpse of the future I'd planned for them, then this conflict would not exist. The minds of children are much more malleable. With the proper instruction, they have developed a more appropriate posture towards the culture that gave them their lives. At times, they take to it almost as if they had a bit of Dunny blood in them. Given the natives' inborn limitations, however, I am quite careful that none gain a level of understanding that would permit them to sin against their future the way that Catherine did. How foolish I was to think that she could contain such knowledge responsibly, when it was quite clear that my own son could not. Atris. Still, he remains one of the greatest disappointments of my life. I should never have left him with my mother. By the time I'd returned for him, he had already been poisoned as to all thought of the Dunny. Perhaps it was the only way that she could rationalize the fact that she had been responsible for the collapse of their civilization. So much destruction, so many great lives lost, the guilt must have been unbearable. I do have vague recollections of the love she had for my father and for our world, but ultimately she was an outsider whose ignorance of the... Who is ignorance? Really, again? We're making those mistakes now? Who is ignorance of the Dunny became the catalyst for their demise. If I am able to rebuild our culture and in the process correct such crucial weaknesses, then perhaps what she did was ultimately necessary in order that a new era of prosperity might someday come to pass. Yeah, which age is she in? Yeah, feeding the people to the fish. Lovely, lovely. They don't. Oh, I thought he was almost saying like that the people, the people were his pets. That's the way I initially read it. All right, 8714. These last few weeks, I have found myself frequently beset by images from the past. As I stood in the schoolroom today, I was reminded of my own childhood, the years I spent in the Bookmakers Guild. Father's immense pride at each of my small accomplishments there. He was an important man in the dunny world, but I can't bear to think of him for long. It's too much. I was too young to see such a thing. 8728. I've got her. Late last night, I received word that Catherine was in the village attempting to persuade the people to join her. I lost two good men in the process, but I would have paid 100 times that number for such a prize. She's been taken to the prison island, where I've been attempting to gain some insight as to the reason for her presence here. Okay, so now we're actually told how she was captured and where she was taken. I've had to fight the all but constant impulse to put her on the gallows. She has adopted the most infuriating stance of only answering my questions when she answers them at all in her native tongue. Even so, she is a poor liar. I am now quite certain that her return to Riven was unintentional, and that she brought no linking book with her. As far as her unwillingness to share with me the location of the moiety, we shall see. Without their leader, however, they are once again powerless against me. If Catherine's coming here was indeed an accident, then Atris is bound to come for her. That is a given. The question I must now consider is, how will he do it? It is likely that his hesitation has been due, at least in part, to this dilemma. One way or another, though, he'll have to bring a linking book to get back to Dunny. There is no other way. 87-620. It's late and I cannot sleep. I've lost so much in my life. My people, my father, my son, and you, my wife, Keta. You were the only true kindness I have ever known. Watching you flicker there in the images, I sometimes wonder if you were real. If I could restore your life with my pen, I would do so in an instant and leave the rest of the world to their own wretched fate. 87-730. Damn these savages! I would be well advised to leave them all in the Fifth Age and begin again with a clean sheet of paper. A stranger has arrived on Riven with a linking book to Dunny, and once again my useless minion was overtaken by the rebels. From what little I could decipher from his muddled explanation, it apparently occurred sometime this morning. The cage has been damaged, but it is no matter. Everything I need is here now. Okay, so that's what happened at the beginning of the game. So I guess his minion was the guy in white, but then he got like tranquilized, darted by the guy in red, who I guess is the rebels. And then then he sabotaged it with one of the daggers. Sabotaged the cage. Everything I need is here now. Atris is certainly behind this. Yet how could he be so foolish as to send someone here with a linking book? Such blatancy is unlike him. Could it be that he has had a change of heart? After all these years, is he finally letting his poor old father go? No, he's only after one thing. Perhaps he should find her. For now I need only to wait and observe. Very nice. Okay. So are we sure there's nothing in the, yeah, nothing in the drawer. Lincoln log. What a nice bed. All right, let's see if he left us a message.
Natsu? Shima? Shorate. Mataneta. Tagamem. San Botegan Shem. Fasi.
I wonder if that was Keta, his wife, a.k.a. Atris's mom. Okay. Got the sink. How did he manage this plumbing feed? I should like to know. Okay, so those are his living quarters. Shall we see if we can go outside? Okay, that lowered the cage. It's locked? Really? Why? Alright, well, let's try turning this off and see if that changes anything. Atris the waitress. It's locked. I don't remember seeing him lock the door. So by the way, could we see... Can we see him in there? Let's actually see what we can see ourselves. It's not powered anymore? Wait a minute. That's not... Oh, we're carrying the linking book. My bad. Oh, so this was a new... This must have been a new linking book he was working on. Yeah, it doesn't work yet. Okay. All right, well, we got to see this death. If we actually freed Gen and got trapped ourselves, I really wonder what his reaction will be.
I don't know exactly why you released me, but you realize, of course, that this must be the end for you. I can't take the chance that you will change your mind again. It may provide you with some solace, however, to know that with this act of self-sacrifice, you have secured your place in history. The Dunny culture will be reborn. The lives of millions will be purified. Thanks to you.
You're welcome.
Farewell.
So long. Totally worth it. He's like, I don't know why. I don't know why you did what you did, but thank you. At least he was appreciative. I appreciate that. Wow, I like how that guy, the lead programmer, also got a Dunny Historian credit. It's pretty sweet. Whoops. Yeah, I was hoping to bring up the save menu. Okay, so it's probably going to be faster just to close out of here and then restart it. Yeah, they don't let you access the credits for whatever reason. All right. Okay. All right, so that's the book in our possession. We can't take that book. We can't even take a pen or anything now. It'd be cool if we could write our own thing. So I guess we should try going back to Catherine's now. We don't really know what this thing does. Powered something, but okay. So yeah, so I guess we could try going back to Catherine and see if we could free her maybe. So she would have been, whoops, over here. Let's try that. Oh. Oh, maybe I need that thing on for these books to be powered. That's why they're on these little pedestals or whatever. These little chairs. Okay, so let's turn that back on then. This is like the power for that. Perhaps. Yes. Okay. All right. So now we know what that does. Man, look how low lying that is. That thing, one bad storm, that thing gets washed away. It's like right on the water, surface of the water. It's crazy. Oh, really, Snatcher? That's fine. Metafiction. Okay, I guess we'll pause here for buys. Game modes, whether that would be... If I only do the adventure mode, that's only going to be like 10 minutes or whatever. All right, so let's see if we talk to Catherine and say, hey, Gen is trapped now. We still don't know what this thing does, though. I mean, it leads to a pipe. Let's follow where that pipe goes. I mean, all the way up the elevator shaft. Oh, you do? Okay. Then just looped around. Catherine, it's done. Do you want me to give you the book or what? What? Well, no, I don't want to open it, but... we can't talk to her? Oh, come on. Do I just need to signal Atris myself? Well, I was supposed to free her. Oh, yeah, that's true. I was supposed to free her. Okay, right. Oh, we got to enter in the combination. That must be the combination. Yeah, so see how she's got bars over there? So she's actually trapped here. Okay. Got it. So probably if I can use that thing down there to enter in the combination to open this up for her. Okay. So also, we have here that Gen's office combination can release her. I assume that's not the telescope combination. That would be this one. Gen's 8, 9, 10, 16, 21. But damn, how do we enter it in here? How are we going to enter? With only 3 things? So we have these 3 things, and then we have this. I assume that's like to submit it. Oh man, it doesn't even correspond to any shapes or anything. Oh boy. Really? Oh, maybe the sounds correspond to a number. Oh boy. Is there anything else to interact with here? There's like a little cross above the door, but... Oh, here's some... Wait, is that something? No. Damn. How about this side? No. How are we gonna do this? Probably gonna have to go back to... Oh boy. Maybe there's a reference in either one of his 2 offices that... about this. It won't be written here. Yeah, okay. So let's do a save. We got a free Catherine. Let's go, just as a shortcut, we're just going to load to Gen's first office on Island 3. Was it here? Where did we even learn about that? We learned about it somewhere. This might have been written, though, before year 85, 86, 87. We didn't read about that in his latest journal. So this is about the water. Oh yeah, what about the crystal? That's interesting. I wonder if we can recover that. Okay, so where does he mention Catherine? Here we go, Catherine's leadership. Okay, so that's 86. Oh, we can't cross-reference it here. Where did I get that? I mean, I wrote it down, but where did I get this information? Maybe we got that from Nella? Or, oh, yeah, it might be the note. Nella got that information, maybe. Hang on. Maybe that's what happened. So go to... Where do we want to go to? Riven Sphere. Cell. Here, I think. Okay. Wait, no. Yeah, it was in here, right? Yeah. Okay, I write quickly from my prison. Nayla will return your book, which the moiety intercepted upon your arrival. After questioning her, I've concluded that it was written by Atris for a very specific purpose. Gen will desire to use it, although he may have suspicions. If you can find my prison, you will still need the combination to release me. Gen keeps it in his office. Then I assume where to signal Atris. I think I know how it might be done, but don't signal him before I am released. Right, because we saw what happens. Actually, what we should do is we should signal him, because we've seen what happens when we signaled him with Catherine still trapped and Gen... with Catherine imprisoned but Gen not trapped. But we can now see with Catherine trapped but also Gen trapped. We could see, they'll be like, why didn't you free Catherine? Okay. But it looks like maybe the combination is in his office, but it's not his office combination necessarily. It's probably a different one. So I don't think we found the reference to that. Okay, so that helps a lot there. So, yeah, let's actually see from here. Let's see if we try to, what would happen? We have to fire this back on. It's probably going to be another death or something, though. This could be a different one. We definitely want to see it. We want to see... I think it's here, right? This is Island 1. If you signal him too early without having freed her. But we did trap again. This will be neat. I hope. A bovine bell. A cowbell?
I gotta have more cowbell.
Yes, yes you do. Alright, so after we see this though, we're gonna have to search. I'm guessing it's in his new office and not his old office, but if we don't find it in his new office, we can always search the old one too as a backup. Alright, so let's go to the microscope, telescope, whatever. So it's looking like the shower drain's not going to matter at all, which is kind of unfortunate, because I thought that was a good discovery, and the fact that you could zoom in on it, but it doesn't appear to amount to much. Oops. Overshot it. Okay. This is the wrong... Oh, no, this is fine. Okay, this way. Ooh, I hope this is good. At least funny, at the very least. Open this up. What's the combination? 3, 5, 3, 3, 1. Did I enter it wrong? Try again. There we go. Okay. Make sure the safety is kicked out. Oh no, that's kicked in. Kicked out. Yeah.
Don't mess with it.
Oh, I'm messing with it. So Gen can't come and shoot us now, so let's see what happens. So this must be the Starfisher. I don't understand how we're not sucked into the void, by the way. There he is.
Where's Catherine? I don't understand. You've captured Gien, but why did you signal me? There's no time left. The age is collapsing. I've got to get back before it's too late.
No, thank you.
Your way is clear.
Farewell. The Starfisher.
So much work. Yen is at last defeated, but the price of this defeat is dear. The people of Riven must try to hang on to a world which is dying. And I am sentenced to the futile task of nursing Riven's fatal wounds. Of Catherine, I will never know her fate.
Sorry. Okay, so it's probably like a good ending, but not the best ending. For sure. Yeah. Well, yeah, Catherine dies as the rest of everyone who's not evacuated. Yeah, because I assume we go home. Yeah, the question is whether we went home. We saw the Starfisher close, but then we didn't exactly go back to Earth, did we? Or maybe we did. I don't know. I guess we can tell. We're definitely going to do... Don't worry, we're still going to do the good ending. I guess we just stopped the timer there. Oh, if we rewatch the answer miss. All right. Anyway, let's... We'll let the credits roll, but we're definitely going to do the... I mean, all we have to do is get the combination, I assume. We just have to find the combination in the office. But I'm glad we saw that. I'd like to see all the different possible endings. So yeah, not going to count as a death, it sounds like. I'm guessing the ending where we free Catherine... I mean, obviously she'll be there with us, but I assume, you know, and the narration will be different, but I assume we're still going to be like drifting in out of the Starfisher. Same thing. Yeah, wow, we did beat it without hints. That's true. I guess technically it's not the best ending, but we will do the best ending. I intentionally did this knowing it wasn't the best ending, knowing before we even bothered to look for the new combination, that combination to free her. So we're looking for like 3. Whatever. We'll give it 10 Cedrics though, because we did get a good ending. Oops, just not the best ending, but. That was good. That was good. Okay, so let's see the let's see if we can find the combination. Okay, actually, I don't think this is the slot we wanted. So we should, if it's going to be in his office, it should be here, Ken's place. Okay, so we're looking for a set of 3 something. So, oh yeah, we should go back to hear the sound of it. Let me document the sound, because it's probably something to do with sound. Okay, it's kind of like a metal. I'm gonna say like metallic snap. Okay. Sort of like a buzzer. That's more of a ding. It's kind of like a, not really a buzz, but like a trill. I'm gonna say metallic trill. And then the ding. You know what? We'll say metallic ding there too, just to be consistent. Okay. So those are the 3 things. Snap, trill, ding. Okay. So now let's go to his office, his place. All right. A trill indeed. So there's a scarab. Okay. See if we can make any sounds. Let's make some sounds. I assume you can never get out there, but didn't he have his stick? Did he take a stick with him? Was he holding it? He had that stick. Might be an important tool for something. Who knows? Oh, what is it? Ooh, what is this? Did that do anything? Is it just to play music? Oh, so it's like a musical device? Yeah, okay. I don't know if it's beyond that significant, but yeah, let's get some tunes going. Why not? All right, so this is what we know. This powers the linking box. Guess we'll turn that back on. All right. Oh man, I really hope it's not like the musical notes are being played there where you have to translate those on notes. Please, that can't be it. I mean, there's basically no way I could get that if that's the case, since I have no ear. Is it possible he put it in his living quarters? I don't think so, not there. Okay, what else can we zoom in on? The bed. This thing. Here's a set of 3. Oh, this thing. Totally this thing. Remember it had the ticking? Okay, so I think there was 3 trills and a ding, huh? And then ticking. But no snapping. Is it 3 trills and a ding? Okay, this is definitely the reference. Thank God. It's not. Okay. 4 trills and a ding. Okay, so we're gonna go 4 trills, 1 ding plus ticking. All right, cool. Let's see if that is it. Just save here again. Here, okay. So the trills was the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ding. I think that did something. Oh, thank God it was simple. Yes. I'll trill you in a moment, Landale, if you're not careful. Ding. It was the holy hand grenade of Antioch that contained the answer all along.
We have to move quickly. Gen's people may already know what's happening. Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book? You did it.
I did.
We're all free. You captured Gen. But there's still his followers. I'm not sure what I'll do once I realize he's gone. I'll have to get the villagers to safety as soon as possible. You go back to the Temple Island and reopen the fissure. I know it's risky, but it's the only way to signal Atris. I'll try to make it back there as soon as I can, but don't wait for me. Don't forget, the portal combination's in my journal. Good luck.
You too, Catherine. You too. No kid. Well, she is married to Atris. Let's not forget. Let's not forget. She didn't say thank you though. I was hoping for at least a thank you. Is that too much to ask for? I think Gen is the only one that's thanked us. Atris didn't thank us. Catherine didn't thank us. For the record, Gen's the only one to thank us. So maybe we really need to be questioning whose side we're really on here. Whether we really chose the right side. All right. We gotta do this. Oh, because I guess she used it. Yeah. Oh, good. I got it right away. That's ancient history, Dark. He didn't thank us here in Riven. Where's the gratitude, I ask you? All right. 20. I like how she said, "Oh, reminder the combinations in the journal," as if we could possibly have forgotten it. I mean, here's what I would say. Actually, I would say this puzzle to get the combination was actually more difficult than the fire marbles. I don't even think it's the hardest puzzle in the game. Oh right, manhole cover. That's true. That's true. Good. Yeah, she sent to the portal. So I guess not this portal, but the Starfisher portal. I guess they're all portals. You're searching for a specific quote there, Bobby? Okay, there we go. Oh wait, we didn't even want to go here. Oh, that's because it was only set up to one linking place. Okay, so now we need to go to the temple island, which is wait, nope, here. You're saying that I wasn't exactly grateful for just the thank you. Yeah, what I mean to say, things should start at thank you. You know, thank you should be the baseline. If you can't even give me a thank you, it's even worse than Lighthouse Blood. It's even worse than Lighthouse. You couldn't even give me any. Didn't even get a thank so much as a thank you. I expect more than a thank you, but thank you is like the first step. The first step. All right, so we're going back to the Starfisher. Why can't I? Oh, did she use it? I guess she must have used it. I thought she was going to the moiety place, though. Interesting. Right, exactly, Vino. That's why I didn't... I mean, you know, there were a few steps and you need to be careful what you were doing with the fire marbles, but... As you saw for me, what I struggled with most was how to activate the damn thing by pressing the button, which to me didn't look like a button. It looked like a light. I guess she did take the long... Hey! She retracted that? Why'd she do that? The heck? This wasn't how we left things. Look at all this inconvenience she's putting us through. What's on me? All right, as long as we can get there. Good. All right. Kick out the safety. Oh, already kicked out. Good. Open this up. 3, 5, 3, 3, 1 was it? Yep. All right, let's do it. Man, can you imagine, by the way, stopping for a second? Imagine if I hadn't found this earlier, this hotspot over here. Can you imagine just getting in? I'm like, I can't open the damn Starfisher and being stuck here for like 3 hours. Like that's not hard to envision that happening. So the game definitely has a problem with the the hotspots and the interface and everything. Well, you said that there's a safety. They don't say where's the safety is, though. Oh, it's 5-digit hugs. 5 digits. Did Catherine make it back?
There isn't much time. Where's Catherine? Where's the book?
Atris!
I don't know.
There she is. She made it.
The villagers are safely in the Rebel Age. I thank you.
As do I.
Whoa, thank you.
Accomplished more than I could have hoped for. You've given me back my life.
There's the thank you.
The path home is now clear for all of us. This is where our paths must part. Perhaps we'll meet again someday.
Perhaps.
You know where to find me. Goodbye, my friend.
Goodbye. Oh yeah, that's right. There is. You're right. You're right. I had already discovered it before then, I think. But yeah, you're right. There is a drawing. It's sweet.
Now I understand. Endings and beginnings are within the fissure. That riven cleft of stars that acts as both a wall and a bridge. And though I am unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my mist book into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend. The age of Riven is closed forever, but the people of Riven are free. And now I am at rest, understanding that in books and ages and life, the ending can never truly be written.
True enough, because we'll see it's not an end. It'll only continue with Mist 3 Exile. Alright, so I assume that's the best ending. Nice game though. I mean, there were definitely a few notable flaws and problems I had with it, but all in all, still really good. Whoa, Dark. Thank you for the 10 gift subs. Whoa, thank you so much, Dark. Wow. Thank you, Dark. Welcome to Rufus Ruffians. Tinley Siberius. The Blue Belt. Dash 886. Miles Jacob, Ben Guerra, Pappy Fodunga, Hungling G, Dives, Digital Descendant, and DDM 6420. Thank you, Dark. Yeah. By the way, yeah, Dark. You probably have another viewer pick too now. But yeah, I mean, I really like. To me, I kind of want to revisit Myst, and hopefully we will, because we have to play the original version of Myst, because we previously played the Masterpiece Edition. So we got to play original Myst and also Real Myst, in addition to Real Myst Masterpiece Edition, and I guess the Myst VR too. I mean, I think Myst is a prettier game. Like, I liked the scenery, the settings in Myst more, but I think this comes together because, like, Myst, you only have like the bare bones skeleton of a plot, and this really fleshed it out more. I mean, it didn't do it in the best way all the time. Like, spending 45 minutes reading Catherine's journal or however long that took wasn't the most fun, but it did flesh things out. And then so I felt, as I said on the Discord earlier today, like, at least when you're in Myst, it feels like you're just solving one puzzle to get to the next puzzle.
You did it. You fucking did it.
Whoa, thank you, Dark. Thank you for the 500 bits. We did do it. This one felt like you had agency throughout the game, right? There were always things you were trying to accomplish, and sure, you had to get from point A to point B, and that was like, those were the puzzles, but it was always for a reason. So I felt like it was integrated more. But I guess, Dark, to your point, if I replayed a version of Myst now, knowing what I do know now, I might be able to appreciate Myst more than I did on the original blind playthrough. Oh yes, we need to play Pissed as well, of course. Oh, all endings. Yeah, so I wonder how many, we got 3 different types of deaths, and we got a good but not great ending, and then we got the best ending, I assume. Yeah, I wonder how many endings I guess we missed. Oh wow, this is like a walkthrough that Dark sent. Alternate endings. Okay, yeah, I can take a peek here. I can move this over. Yeah. Okay. All right. So there are other ways to end the game. Opening the Star Vision Fisher before visiting Gen or Catherine. Well, I guess we technically did that, but that was before solving the marble puzzle. But I assume that's probably the same ending. So I think we did get that one. That was the death. Visit Gen and capturing the trap book and go back and open the Star Fissure without freeing Catherine. Yeah, we did see that. Visit again and do not capture him and do not free Catherine, but go directly back and open the Star Fissure. Oh. How is that? I wonder how that one would have been different from this one. Because in the first one, Gen shot Atris and then shot us. When Gen holds the chapbook for you to go first, refuse to link, return 2 more times and refuse. Oh, that would be a good one. That would be a good one. That's probably might be the rarest because you'd be going. I guess that would have happened. That would have been wandering around for a while. After capturing Gen in the trap book, touch it yourself. Yeah, we saw that. After capturing Gen in the trap book, return to the Moiety Age and touch it. How would that differ? Touch the trap book when Keta gives it to you in the Moiety Age. Okay, we did do that one, yeah. After Keta gives you the trap book, return to Riven and touch it before visiting Gen. Yeah, I wonder how. Oh, because I see. I know why it's different. Because instead of one of the rebels finding the book and closing the book on you, it'd be one of the Rivenites. Yeah. Visit Gen, then go to the Moiety Age and get the trap book. Touch the book before going back to Gen. Yeah, I wonder why the sequencing with visiting Gen and not visiting him matters. Maybe he thinks you're working on his behalf or something, so maybe he doesn't shoot you. I don't know. Capturing Gen, but not freeing Catherine. Opening the fissure. Oh yeah, which is what we did, right? No, I think it... No. Oh, yeah, wait. No, it does mention that. That's right there, right? That's the second one. Hugs. Which we did do. All right, it sounds like we got about half of these. Pretty not bad. Yeah, honestly, what they should have done is like, rather than write this out verbally, they should have like matrixed this out. It would have been in like check marks or whatever. It would have been easy to interpret whatever minor thing. Yeah, we could. Why don't we do that after, remind me to do that after the showdown. We'll go back. We'll check that out, and then we can also see the speed run too. Thank you, Snatcher. Let me throw this speedrun link there so we can see that after the raffle and the showdown and everything. All right, so yeah, again, I liked the game a lot. I mean, for the time, great graphics. Like the sound design is probably the best thing about the game. The puzzles, you know, it's not the sort of puzzle I've encountered often on the adventure quest, which are more environmentally driven, based on like observation, cause and effect. Most of the time that works, but as we saw, there, due to the lack of dynamic hotspotting that they would have today, where like the cursor should, you know, like light up or change differently to tell you that there's an interactable area. That's what I felt was most missing, because I ended up having to, like, you know, click, mash click in a bunch of places, whatever. So yeah, it's fun. It's cool. And I like how, again, they built the whole sort of storyline a little bit. Whenever I guess found out what the guys were in those barbell stations that were waving at us and doing other stuff, I guess that was just for atmosphere, but I guess it wasn't too substantive. Wrapping up Riven in the first evening of the first week. Oh, well, it's not the first evening, but I guess first full week, if you consider it starts with the Monday. Sure, okay, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Snatcher. Yeah, and then then there were minor problems where I'd turn 90 degrees, but then like the image wouldn't exactly connect from one to another, which you know, when I was trying to track like catwalks and pipes and where they led and so forth. So that was kind of like a little tough to deal with, but whatever. I'm going to give him a pass for that, because this was still for its time, this was still very technologically advanced. So that's more of a minor quibble. The bigger quibble I have is with the dynamic hotspotting, which actually I think we've seen games older than this have that, I believe. So that's I think was the biggest problem with the game. I mean, and you could see too, like that the fact that that button, you know, I solved the marble puzzle, but not all of it just because I missed the stupid button. Like, I don't think they intended you get for that to be a puzzle that I would. That's the part of the puzzle I would struggle with the most. So yeah. Catwalks and cat pipes, yes. There were guard stations warning the villagers to go inside. Ah, so that's why they didn't respond to my knocking. Makes sense, Natcher. Yeah, thanks, Class. I'm surprised as anyone, because especially like I don't think the game, looking back on it, I didn't even start the game in the best of ways, because I spent all that time like documenting and trying to translate those different images that were in the Scarab Beetles, which, you know, weren't completely irrelevant or totally meaningless, but in terms of solving a puzzle, they were. And by the way, what was the deal with that birdcage? What was the deal with the birdcage room where you just have something motor running while you're sitting on it? I guess it's like some sort of device that has a function, but it's not actually used to solving a puzzle or getting anywhere. And that whole chamber with the two fish with the flowers and the nuts also, I guess, is kind of just background stuff. It just sucks that they throw it at you so early, so it seems so like significant, but it didn't matter at all with any of the puzzles. Yeah, very immersive, exactly. What's the deal with the birdcage? An ancient toilet. If you knock on that one door 5 times, the villager open part. Oh, really? Really? That's cool. I definitely knocked on it more than 5 times, but probably not consecutively. I probably came back and knocked again. Gen would sit in that and project an image of himself. Oh, really? Into the room below. Was there even a room below? Oh, you're talking about the chapel room, probably. Okay. And maybe that's where he recorded himself. That showed up in the school, that recording. Okay, yeah, the altar room, the chapel. The chamber. Interesting. Okay, cool. Well, all of that said, let's head to our Hall of Adventure. Bookcase number 2. Roll Gad, game 281, Riven, the sequel to Mist. Put it up on the shelf.